I'd head down to the meadery later.
Sorry about that, guys. It was lagging like crazy again. I'm assuming that I should start recording in 30-minute segments from now on, just to prevent that and just splice them all together. I can probably do that. I'm gonna try testing that out with the next Minecraft set. Alright. Where is he? Oh yeah, he's going to his house. It's night out.
You're back. Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
Okay. There it is. Let's go.
The old man had one wish before he died, and he didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Lucas.
That's fine for you, but he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Iskramor and know the glories of Sovngarde. But all that was taken from him.
And you avenged him.
Godlack did not care for vengeance.
No, Farkas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about. We should be honoring Godlack, no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
Godlack used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Iskramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Uthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool. Tools are meant to be broken and repaired.
Is that... Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield sister here. The flames of Hero can be forged the shattered. The flames of Godlack shall fuel the rebirth of Uthral, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Uthral into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey to the tomb of Iskramor, for Godlack.
Alright. Be sure that when you got the heads of the witches, to not put them inside a container, because you can glitch to the process in which you need to use the heads. I'm not sure if they patched that or not, but that's how it was when I first started playing. Alright, Uthrad, especially deadly to elves, so this deals extra damage to elven characters. I am not 100% sure, but I think that may include Falmer as well. If you want, you can actually follow them all the way to the tomb of Isgramor, but we'll take the shortcut, because it is quite a run. However, I believe during the run they are immortal, so they can't die. Obviously, it's because that's what immortal means. So if you have dragons flying around that, you know, are especially difficult, you can have them help you in battle. Alright. In we go. Thankfully, if memory serves, this tomb isn't all that massive. I mean, it is big, but not ginormous.
This is the resting place of Iskramor, and his most trusted generals. You should be cautious. Godlack was right. I let vengeance rule my heart. I regret nothing of what we did at Driftshade. But I can't go any further with my mind fogged, or my heart grieved. Until next time.
Alright. So, this is a special item. It's a
This is the
Shut up.
resting place of Iskramor.
a
And its
broken
most
sword
trusted
handle and blade. They
general.
do nothing except
You should
for
be cautious.
cosmetics. Now, to get in, you have to actually activate the statue by putting Wolfthread there. And I recommend immediately afterwards activating it again to take Wolfthread back.
Something has shifted.
You can keep Wolfthread. Obviously, the door won't close after you used it on the statue. But if you go through the dungeon or the tomb and come back later, Wolfthread will have phased through the statue and through the floor, so you can't get it back. So if you're keeping rare stuff like that, I recommend grabbing it. Especially if you like using two-handed weaponry.
What was that?
Never should have come. You are not welcome. Good enough.
That can't be good. Oh, it was a brazier. I love these ghosts. As you can see, though, the female ones are actually wearing the same armor as Ayala. There's something more cool about the armor, but I'll tell you about that in a little bit. But once we get done with this place. So that. I need to heal before someone comes up and kills me. Where is he?
I can't go any further, Shield Sister. Ever since Dustman's cairn, the big crawly ones have been too much for me. Everyone has his weakness, and this one is mine. Did you hear something?
Alright. So he's terrified of spiders now, which is pretty funny when you think of a big bad wolf being afraid of spiders.
Don't do that.
It's funny he actually came in to help a little bit, too.
A fight.
I don't blame him though, these giant fucks freak me out too. If I saw these guys in real life, I would be... I'd need a new change of pants. Imagine walking into a room and seeing that staring at you. No. Just no. Not gonna happen, buddy. Take that. Oh god! Cut him down. That. Oh. This got a sword somehow. Yeah, okay.
What was that?
That. Oh god. Whoa. Whoa! What the hell? Yeah! I was hoping for one of those. Alright, so what we got here? Lever. Pull the lever. Opens this. Get our health back. In we go. Put you down. There she is. Nailed it down. Oh, yeah. sword too. What's up, Luke? Alright, before we do anything here, let's wait. Let's save. There we go. And in we go.
Greetings, Shield Sister. Of course, my fellow Harbingers and I have been warming ourselves here, trying to evade Hircine. You see only me because your heart knows only me as the Companion's leader. I'd wager old Vignar could see half a dozen of my predecessors. And I see them all. The ones in Sovngarde, the ones trapped with me in Hircine's realm. And they all see you. You've brought honor to the name of the Companions. We won't soon forget it. Did he now? I can only hope. You still have the witches' heads. Excellent. Throw one of them into the fire. It will release their magic. For me, at least.
Let's activate it. I gotta kill that big red wolf. I killed him before the extraction was done. That's funny.
Greetings, Shield Sister. And so slain the beast inside of me. I thank you for this gift. The other Harbingers remain trapped by Hircine. Perhaps from Sovngarde, the heroes of old can join me in their rescue. The harrowing of the hunting grounds. It would be a battle of such triumph. And perhaps someday you'll join us in that battle. But for today, return to your master. Triumph in your victory. And lead the Companions to further glory.
Now I gotta wait for Ayala to appear. There she is.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Did I hear right? Did he say you were to lead the Companions? You've earned the right. Your strength and honor are apparent to all. And it's my honor to be first to address you as Harbinger. Let's go tell the others.
Alright, if the head does not leave your inventory, or something happens and it doesn't work, just go into your inventory, press square, pick it up by holding X over it, and drop it into the fire. It will still activate the same way. Also, now this is done, I'm not going to show this on screen because it takes quite a bit of time. But if you return here with, grab that, Vilcus and Farkas, or either or, you can remove the wolf from them as well by doing the same process. After that happens, you can remove the wolf spirit from yourself as well. However, that is the only way in vanilla Skyrim to remove the lycanthropy from your character. If you have the Dawnguard DLC, you can remove it another way, which will be apparent in the next set, because we'll be doing that next. But for now, let us go do my little bonus thing. Jump. Okay.
Watch what you're doing.
Is he still here?
May the gods watch over your back. Yes, you brought honor to him, even after his death. A worthy outcome for a worthy warrior. If you had told me a few months ago that some outsider I had never heard of would lead the Companions. But I've seen... Let's hope you can show that his heart was not deceived.
Alright.
Luck.
I'm assuming you have to do it back over in Eurovasker to get the quest. You may have to do a quest or two for them before they ask to have the wolf spirit removed. Or you have to do Farkas first, then Vilkas. Regardless, I don't plan on removing the wolf from my character yet. I plan on doing that in the next set. Like I said before, I love wolves, especially the werewolf mythology. But first, let's get some stuff, and then do some bonus stuff. There it is. Come on. There we go. Allegiance, animal allegiance. So we have the second one. Yep. I still need some dragons to appear before I can start getting that stuff, though. Alright, the bonus stuff I'm going to do. First we have to go over to Riften. Let's just go to Mistfell Keep, because it's closer. I'm certain some of you know what I'm going to be doing now. Sorry about that, my fingers are really freaking stiff. Alright. I believe we need to go in here for it. What time is it? Yeah.
I've never seen the old this upset about anything.
Open? Jeez. Is he in here?
The old told me that it isn't this bad everywhere.
He
Maybe
is
one
not.
day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, milady.
Oh, frick.
If I can interest you in one of our special...
Oh, well, I know where he's at, so... Now I'm certain all of you know what I'm going to be doing now, just for fun.
Blessings of Mara upon you. Of course. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good... Wonderful! Mara is... We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim. A person who is... When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them... Here you are. Good luck. Mara bless you.
Alright, so basically what he said... Sorry, I'm trying to rush through all this. In Skyrim, the only way to marry a person is to have a Amulet of Mara equipped. Which we'll equip in a second. And if you find someone who has interest, you can marry them. However, you can only get the marriage effect to actually work if you ask the Priest of Mara there about marriage. Save. Since I did that, I can now get married, and I'm going to choose Aella. Bear in mind, there is a annoying-ass glitch with her on occasion. It sometimes happens, not always. I've had it happen a few times, and there are ways to fix it. One of the most annoying things is she likes to disappear randomly. But that's, like I said, easy to fix. If you turn on the quests for talking to the leaders of Eurovasker for a job, you can find out where she is pretty damn quickly. Let me turn that on just right now anyway. Alright, stuff turned on. Cool. Not showing anything. Oh well.
You know, since Kodlak's funeral, the Skyforge feels more... awake. It's always been said that the souls of the heroes of old are what gives Skyforge steel its strength. But I think the Forge knows the greatness of Kodlak's soul. I can't really explain, but it feels like it's young. I'll wager it could now forge metal the likes of which hasn't been seen since eras long forgotten. I'm eager to try.
And I'm eager for you to get out of my face. Alright, what he was referring to is, now that you've completed the quest line, the Forge here is now more powerful. We can now create the Nordic hero armor and weapons. Like if I had leather strips, I could create the Nord hero sword, I could create axe, all this fun stuff. It's basically the ancient Nord weapons, but a lot more oomph behind them. You can also go down to Daedric and get the ancient Nord armor sets. This is what Ayala wears. This specific set right here, not the helmet. And then all the Daedric fun stuff. So it's pretty cool. Alright guys, I'm back. I finally found Ayala. So let's get through it.
You're someone who can get things done. Won't lie, I am. And you? Then it's settled. You and me.
Alright, so now we're getting married. That's the proposal. So we gotta go talk to the guy about arranging our wedding. So let's go do that. He's all the way back over here drifting. I would highly recommend, before getting married, to have a house of your own first. Don't just rely on anything else. You can live out of their house, technically, but with characters a part of a group like the Companions, that would be a little difficult to do. So, yeah, I recommend getting a Hearthfire house for just such an occasion. Ugh, sluggish. Okay. Yeah, it took AL a while to get back to her room, or there.
Blessings of Mara upon you. You wish to be married? It's good to see love blossoming even during these difficult times. Your wedding will be held tomorrow, from dawn until dusk. Don't be late. You don't want to miss your own wedding. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
So now we gotta wait until dawn to dusk tomorrow to get married. What was I gonna say? There is no divorce procedure technically in Skyrim. You can kill her if you want to. You don't really get anything from it. If you have the PC version, though, you can access the divorce script that was originally to be implemented. The coding still exists, it's just not really accessible anymore. And yes, you can marry straight couples, you can marry lesbian couples, you can marry gay couple, depending on your character. It doesn't really matter. There are certain characters that won't get married that way, but there are a lot that will. So it doesn't really matter. Just find your preference. Oop.
Ah, here's the blushing bride now. Let's begin the ceremony. It was Mara that first gave birth to all of creation and pledged to watch over us as her children. It is from her love of us that we first learned to love one another. It is from this love that we learn that a life lived alone is no life at all. We gather here today under Mara's loving gaze to bear witness to the union of two souls in eternal companionship. May they journey forth together in this life and in the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and hardship. Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
I do. Now and forever.
Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever? Under the authority of Mara, the divine of love, I declare this couple to be wed. I present the two of you with these matching rings, blessed by Mara's divine grace. May they protect each of you in your new
Married.
life together.
It doesn't feel like I thought it would, but I'm happy. Where should we live? You could stay with me.
So now we can decide where we wanted to live. Falkreath.
I'll be waiting for you at home then.
Alright. So, my character's not married. And we get a, Bond of Matrimony ring. If you want to equip it, you can. It increases your, restorative skills. I may actually, equip that later, after I get the, double enchantment ability. So she'll now be at our house in Falkreath. I'm gonna time skip a bit. Now, there are a lot of advantages to having a husband-wife, to have a married couple in Skyrim. One of the biggest things is... I'll explain that when we get there. It'll be easier that way. Yeah, basically I got Ayala to reappear when I went to my house in Morthal. Alright, so here's my house in Falkreath. It may take a little bit of time for her to arrive here. What is that? Speaking of Ayala, she's on her way. Alright, let's go check out what we have here. She's in the bed.
What do you need, my thing?
Now, if you aren't a werewolf and sleep with them, you actually get the Lover's Comfort perk, which is basically the Lover's Stone, but with a little more oomph behind it.
Good to see you, dear.
Alright, so when you marry someone, you can actually ask her to cook food for you, like this.
I can. Here, this is fresh. I'll have another one made tomorrow.
So she'll make you food whenever you want. She'll actually also run a shop
Take a look.
that you can sell stuff to. You can even invest in it. What's weird is she'll always have this for sale, but no one will ever buy it. It's mostly just her inventory that pops up in here. And some generic weapons, generic shop stuff. And here's the home-cooked meal. It increases health, magic, and stamina recovery. It's basically an apple pie. Now what you really want is this.
It has. Here, this is your half, love.
As you see, I got a 100 for just this. Now keep in mind
I'll be here.
that does stack up. So let's say, for example, you go away from your house for like a year in-game, I guess is a way of putting it. You just start doing quest after quest after quest without coming here, and then you go up talk to her, she'll give you quite a bit of money. So yeah, that is the marriage side quest. It is helpful, especially for getting money. Like I said before, I highly recommend doing it early in the game. That way you can get money quickly if you start running out. Anyway, that's it for now. I shall see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you for watching the LP. If you liked it, feel free to like and subscribe to our channel. It really does mean a lot to me to see you guys liking my LPs. If you want to keep up to date on all the Memento Mori's going ons, like us on Facebook and visit our website, links to which can be found in the main page's About section. Anyway, thank you again, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye!